Today we are going to do another candy without a freeze dryer. And we're going to do saltwater taffy. So I got a bag of saltwater taffy here, and I'm going to talk you through the process. What I find is my candy is sticking to the pan. And it's not really a problem, it washes real easy, but I figured that what I need to do is cut a liner out of parchment paper. So I got a piece of parchment paper here, the tin I'm going to use, and I just drew around the bottom of that with a permanent marker. And we'll take our scissors and cut that out. And I can use this parchment paper several times. Alright, so while we're doing this, I'm going to go ahead and start heating up my pot. So we'll go to turn it on, set, and I'm going to put it on 250. Set. And let that heat up while we're prepping our stuff. I kind of like preheat the chamber. So I'm just going to put the whole piece of taffy in there. Spread out fairly well. You don't want to overcrowd it, because if you can help it, you don't want them to touch each other when they're expanding. That looks about right. So what I have is a trivet in here. Let me show you. A trivet in there that's holding the, it's going to hold the pan off of the bottom of the pot of the vacuum chamber. We'll put our lid on there. We'll close the drain valve. That just lets it heat up quicker. And what we're going to do is we are going to periodically check the temperature of that candy with my laser thermometer. You want it about 125, 130 degrees. Now the pot's set at 250, but it loses a lot of the heat, heating up the chamber itself in the metal. So we'll keep an eye on this. We'll monitor it until that candy reaches 125, and we'll go on to the next step. So I'll see you then. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. Let me see where we're at. Okay, we are at 122. So it's getting close enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reposition my camera, and I'm going to attempt to focus inside the chamber if I can do it without reflection. And then we'll do a time lapse of it expanding. Alright, we're just about there. 124, 123. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open, I'll make sure my drain valve is closed, and then I'm going to open the vacuum valve, and then I'm going to turn on the vacuum. Okay, that's pretty much expanded as much as it's going to expand. Now we are going to let that run for a minimum of 30 minutes. You need that 30 minutes because I find that if I took these out right now, number one, they'll probably collapse. But number two, they're still chewy in the middle if they don't get enough heat. So I think what's happening is during this 30 minutes, is any moisture, which is very little moisture in them, but any moisture is being heated out of the candy. So at least a half an hour I'm going to let that run. So we'll see you in half an hour. Okay, for want of a better word, that's been drying for half an hour under vacuum. So what we're going to do is we're going to isolate the vacuum and release the pressure, or equalize the pressure in the chamber. Okay, let's take her out. There you have it. Saltwater Taffy. Now if I didn't put that parchment paper, these would be stuck, but see, that parchment paper, they come loose real easy. So, we're going to let this sit and cool down till room temperature. The longer you let that sit, the better. If I bit into this now, it would be a dissolvey, but it would also turn real chewy. So we let this sit for quite a while and let these cool down. Now if I wanted to, I could run another load right now while these were cooling down. And I don't know. I got some other things to do. I need to go to the store, so probably won't do that today. But I will be back and we'll do a demonstration on these, the taste test and all that. Once these are cooled down, I'll see you then. Okay, let's cut into one of these and show you what they look like. A nice peppermint one. Let's move this out of the way. Check this out. Look at that. Puffed saltwater taffy. Mmm. Melt in your mouth. There you have it. Another great success from John and Bibbs. How to make puffed saltwater taffy without a freeze dryer. Hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next time.